In this video, we will talk about how to find the vertex for this function f of x equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. We will introduce two ways. The first way, so we'll find the vertex of the function. First way is to turn it into the vertex form by completing the square. So remind you, the vertex form goes like this, okay, with a, with the vertex being hk. So we will turn this equation into the vertex form by completing the square. Okay, so first let me write down the equation. X squared minus 4x plus 3. All right, to complete the square, we only need the first two terms. So I'm going to write down the first two terms, the terms with x, and write the plus 3 at the very end. And now I'm going to add a term over here so that these three terms becomes a perfect trinomial. So how do we find this number? Well, we find it by divide the 4, the coefficient for the x, this 4 by 2, 4 divided by 2, and square it. And we end up having 4. So we'll put it right here. Okay, so after I add the 4, I have to subtract 4. So that this is still the same function. All right, so now those three terms becomes x something squared. X what squared? Minus 2 squared. And then these two terms, negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. All right, so now we turn into the original function into its vertex form. So from the form, we can tell the vertex here is 2, negative 1. Okay, so this is the first way. Find the vertex by completing square and use the vertex form. Okay, second way is a little bit easier, but you have to remember something, which is to find the x coordinate of the vertex, you will use negative b over 2a. Okay, so let's plug in the numbers. So we have x equals negative b over 2a, which is negative, in this case, what is b? Negative 4. So negative of negative 4 over 2 times a is 1. So evaluate this, you will get 2. So 2 is the x coordinate of the vertex. So let me write the vertex here. And the x coordinate of it is 2. So how do we find the y coordinate of the vertex? We will plug in this 2 right back into the original equation. So we'll have f of 2. That will give you 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 3, which is 4 minus 8 plus 3, which is negative 4 plus 3, negative 1. See, here you get the same answer. So using the second way, you can find the vertex, which is also 2, negative 1.